Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, coming to you with another love reading. Because you know we're full of love. So we project love. We feel love. We want love. We embrace love. And when we lack love, we don't feel good. So we're going into yet another love reading. Take what applies, leave behind what does not, and when all else fails, enjoy the show. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess. Share the video to share the wealth. Click like on my video to show support, and turn on post notifications so you can get a ding when I upload a video. All right, so Geminis, let's get into your reading. Spirit, what is it that Gemini needs to know this evening? This is your energy right now, Gemini. Gemini, you've been on your money. You've been looking for a new way to get money and a new way to ground yourself. So some of you may be looking into new ways to meditate, new locations to meditate. Some of you are even looking to, someone I'm hearing wants to start some kind of business to sell pit bulls. That was random. And then your challenge is the 5 of Swords. So you always try to talk yourself out of doing things that you really want to do because you look at how difficult it might be to get it started. And then you might be having a hard time getting things done because you may be a little heartbroken still picking up the pieces with a loss that you may have taken. And then in the recent past, you know, you may have been one to say things quicker than you planned them and then have to pick up the pieces. And then your goal is just to work hard and see the fruits of your labor and put energy into things that you truly want to see occur, but it's just not happening on a time frame that you can keep that momentum. So you've been struggling. In the near future, I'm seeing 8 of Wands is your energy. So in the near future is movement. So Gemini, all of these things that you experiencing right now is putting you right on your path to make things happen. But you just have to have faith that it can. But in the near future, if not even now, you're taking action and you're accomplishing things. Because this feeling that you have, this big energy that you have, it's coming from within you. It's something that you're conjuring and been working on. So although subconsciously you're dealing with something that is so difficult, you're pushing through it, Gemini, and that's what matters. I see how you see yourself in a situation as the Ace of Wands. I see people writing affirmations damn near in blood. Like, I can do whatever the F I put my mind to. And I will bulldoze anybody who tries to step in my way. Like, you are really on some other stuff. I'm trying not to use curse words, Gemini. I put myself on a curse and punishment because I just love to swear. I should have been a sailor. So so Gemini, your environment is the Magician. So you may feel as if you don't have the resources to do what you need to do, or you have the resources and you don't know how to utilize them. So your spirit guides is saying that you have to choose the thoughts that are cohesive with your heart's desire. I'm going to say it again. You have to choose the thoughts. See with your third eye, right? That are cohesive with your thoughts' desire. And then your fear is that once you get the success of what you're working towards, that you're not going to know how to maintain this with a level mind, because a lot of you deal with anxiety and you deal with obsessive thinking, and you have a hard time staying focused on one thing at a time. And the King of Swords energy is what you really need, that intelligence to know when to pull back, the intelligence to know when to drive forward, and not to be so flighty like the Knight of Swords as you were in the recent past, just doing things quickly without thinking it through. And I feel like your fear is that you won't be able to grasp a hold of what you have going on in time to maintain what you're trying to grow. But you should have no fear, because Gemini is here. Like, we dropping the bars tonight, Gemini. And the possible outcome is the Queen of Cups, meaning that everything that you do going forward, as long as you put your passion and your power into it, you will be able to nurture it and you will be able to sustain it. So Gemini, don't you worry. Don't you worry about what it is that you cannot change right now. Everything that you are experiencing right now is in due time. Everything is on divine timing. Gemini, I see that you want to experience life on a whole nother level. And you're getting to that space because you're so annoyed by the day-to-day that you're going through right now. I see some of you are thinking about some Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy from the past that may have rubbed you wrong in the past. And you feel like, some of you feel like you're being watched by them. Like they want to time you just to see if you can make it without them. And I feel like that's why in the near future, you just gonna be on some like Superman shit. Like, you just, damn, I done cursed y'all. I done fucked it up. Fuck it. But you gonna be on some, like, I feel like you're gonna be on some, I think it, I plan it, I do it, right? And you're not going to think too hard about it. It's just that your guides want you to be more careful with your thoughts instead of dreaming yourself out of your goals. Dream yourself into them, because everything works hand in hand together, Gemini. Because look, the overall energy and what you want up out of all of this is the Ace of Pentacles. You want this new beginning. You want to experience life in a different way. You know that it's going to take some time and effort. You know that you're not going to do this on your own the entire length of the way. You know that sometimes your mind gets the best of you with the Five of Swords, or you allow people to speak on your shit before you even have a chance to build that shit. So your chance right now is, so what your guides are telling you right now is, Gemini, is keep your plans to yourself until you know for sure what the F you're doing. See, I caught it that time. Keep your plans to yourself until you know what the F you're doing. See, I caught it again. Because Gemini, you're taking the steps to go forward. You're mastering your craft. You need to hone your skill in whatever it is that you want to do. I cannot stress this enough, no matter how small it is. Hone your skills.
Hone your skills.
Even if it's something small and it's just a step from where you are right now. Spirit, can I get clarification on the near future? Look at the star card, Gemini. This is not by chance. The star card pouring those skills into that action that you're going to be taking in the near future. Little by little, every single day, I kid you not. You step into your purpose with each little step, and that's all it's going to take. And this thing is going to avalanche. I see some of you walking around your apartment naked at night, in the morning, throughout the day, whenever you be home, just like planning, strategically planning, figuring things out, just putting points on the map and trying to figure this thing out, because the time has come for you to take some action towards these goals that you have, Gemini. And you see yourself in a whole nother realm, in a whole nother world. taking over some shit. I feel like right now, Gemini, you need to focus on one thing. And that's just the most serious advice I can give you for the month, for the week. Like, focus on one thing. Like, you have a lot going on right now. And I know you want to take action on every single thing, but you have to focus on one thing. And the one thing that you need not to focus on is the person who was trying to psych you out of all those ideas that you had in the past. The one comment that they did have was that you always trying to do a whole bunch of shit and can never get anything done. But that's the only thing that you should take from what they said, because they weren't even as smart as you should, so they shouldn't even been in your space that long. But it's true. It's true. Focus on one thing. You had to see this message tonight, because if you keep on just, drizzling your attention in little things, like each little thing, you're never going to really see the finish line on one thing. Make something lucrative of one thing. And that's the thing that you're the best at. I see some of you are excellent writers. So what are you doing towards that? What are you doing to hone your skills? What are you doing to turn that passion into paper? Are you working in a job right now that's going to take you to the next level with writing? I see some of you have amazing ideas. Maybe you need to be in marketing. Are you using that to your advantage? Or some of you have ideas and you have poor execution. Perhaps you need to be on someone's creative team shooting out ideas. You have to know what your strengths are and maximize on them, Gemini. No one can make that decision for you. You said you want to be happy, but you think about the past and about all the things that you couldn't accomplish, and you allow that to keep you in the same space, which is why the Five of Swords is here as your challenge, because you're your biggest challenge to yourself. You talk yourself out of your opportunities by looking at the times that you failed, when all the while you know that the Ace of Pentacles is there. That's your end goal. That's what you want. But your spirit guides is saying to take on this Queen of Cups energy and to execute with love, execute with care, and nurture your skills. Emotional intelligence is important, meaning being aware of the way that you feel when you do certain things. Paying attention to the way how your thoughts affect your situation. Look at all this light, Gemini. You're surrounded by light. You're surrounded by light. If you notice in all of these images, it's like it's going from night to day. And it's because you are transitioning from a period in your life where you had no clue what you were doing. You were in the darkness, and now you figured out you have a pretty good idea of where you want to be, and all you have to do is do something about it. That's it. Do something. That's it. Know how your feelings affect the things that you do and the things that you don't do. Know that your thoughts and the way that you think about how you are able to accomplish things or not affects the way how you accomplish things or not. Commune on that today, Gemini. You got this. So until next time, love and light. Talk soon, tribe.